DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app today. By C4 Energy that hits. And by Twisted Tea, Hard Iced Tea, keep it twisted. It all goes down tomorrow, Saturday, June 8th. We begin at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN Plus. And then we move over to the network, ESPN, at exactly 11 o'clock Eastern. You do not want to miss this stacked card. 8 fights in total as we celebrate Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend here in New York City. Let's get it started. Let's get them on the scale. Our first bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the middleweight division. Please welcome from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Jordan OMG Garcia and her opponent from right here in Manhattan, New York, Lisa La Madrina Rodriguez. First on the scale, Jordan OMG Garcia. $165.2 for Jordan Garcia. And her opponent from right here in New York, Nissa La Madrina Rodriguez. $160.6 for Nissa La Madrina Rodriguez. This bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the middleweight division from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Jordan OMG Garcia. And from New York, Nissa La Madrina Rodriguez. 4 rounds in the middleweight division. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Please welcome from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Lemire Bang Bang Isom Riley, and his opponent from Danbury, Connecticut, Ali Feliz. First on the scale, Lemire Bang Bang Isom Riley. Go Bang Bang. 253.6 for Lemire Bang Bang Isom Riley. Next on the scale, from Danbury, Connecticut, Ali Feliz. 220 for Ali Feliz. Okay, guys. This bout scheduled for 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. From Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Lemire Bang Bang Isom Riley. From Danbury, Connecticut, Ali Feliz. 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Okay, guys. Our next scheduled for for 6 rounds in the junior lightweight division. Our contracted weight here is 131 pounds. From Baltimore, Maryland, Antonio Glorious Duncanel Jr. and his opponent from the Bronx, New York, Ohio Sniper Falcon. First on the scale, Antonio Glorious Duncanel Jr. .4 for Antonio Glorious Duncanel Jr. and his opponent from the Bronx, New York, Ohio Sniper Falcon. 129.8 for Ohio Sniper Falcon. This bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the junior lightweight division. From Baltimore, Maryland, Antonio Glorious Duncanel Jr. From the Bronx, New York, Ohio Sniper Falcon. 6 rounds in the junior lightweight division. Our next bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior middleweight division. Contracted weight here is 162 pounds. Please welcome from Panama City, Florida, Quincy Chico Lavalley and his opponent from Deer Park, New York, representing all of Brooklyn, Jahai Tucker. First on the scale, Quincy Chico Lavalley. 161.4 for Quincy Chico Lavalley and his opponent from Deer Park, New York, Jahai Tucker. 160.2 for Jahai Tucker. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior middleweight division. From Panama City, Florida, Quincy Chico Lavalley. From Deer Park, New York, represent Brooklyn, Jahai Tucker. 8 rounds in the junior middleweight division. Our next bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the flyweight division. 112 pounds is our contracted weight here. Please welcome from Linwood, California, Christopher and Mago Rios. And from New York, Andy
City. What up?
Christopher and Lago Rios. $111.8 for Christopher and Lago Rios, and his opponent from New York, Andy Dominguez. $111.8 for Andy Dominguez. This bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the flyweight division. From Linwood, California, Christopher El Lago Rios. From New York, Andy Dominguez. 8 rounds in the flyweight division. Our next bout scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Our contracted weight here is 143 pounds. Please welcome from Tangier, Morocco, Tariq El Cameo Zena and his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, Tiger Johnson. First on the scale, Tariq El Cameo Zena. 142.6 for Tariq El Cameo Zena and his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, Tiger Johnson. $141.2 for Tiger Johnson. This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. From Tangier, Morocco, Tariq El Cameo Zena. From Cleveland, Ohio, Tiger Johnson. 8 rounds in the junior welterweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for 10 rounds in the featherweight division. Our contracted weight here is 126 pounds. Please welcome from Ciudad de David, Chiriqui, Panama, Ryan La Roca de Gracia, and his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. First on the scale, Ryan La Roca de Gracia. 125, 125 from Brian La Roca de Gracia, 125. And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. For Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington.
Shoo Shoo.
Okay. This is our co-feature of the evening, 10 rounds in the featherweight division. From Ciudad de David, Chiriqui, Panama, Brian La Roca de Gracia. From Brooklyn, New York, Bruce Shoo Shoo Carrington. 10 rounds in the featherweight division.
They don't be realizing he's blocking the shot. They don't be realizing he's blocking the shot. What do you think we're here for?
It's now time to weigh in our main event as we celebrate Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend here in New York City. This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds in the junior middleweight division. Please welcome from Sombrio, Brazil, Patrick Teixeira, and from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the ABF and NABO junior middleweight champ, Xander Zayas. First on the scale, Patrick Teixeira. 153.4 for Patrick Teixeira. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas. 153.4 for Xander Zayas.
We gotta fight. We gotta fight. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event. 10 rounds in the junior middleweight division. From Sombrio, Brazil, Patrick Teixeira. From San Juan, Puerto Rico, Xander Zayas. 10 rounds in the junior middleweight division. The NABF and NABO junior middleweight titles on the line. Teixeira, Zayas, 10 rounds in the junior middleweight division.
Woo! Cold as ice. Cold as ice.
All right, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, it goes down tomorrow, Saturday, June 8th. We begin at 7:30 Eastern on ESPN. We move over to the network at 11 p.m. Eastern. That's ESPN. It's Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend in New York City. We'll see you tomorrow from the Mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden. As always,